Yo, this is Merlin and welcome to my channel. Please hit the like, subscribe button, and bell icon to be notified whenever I upload a video. Alright guys, we on my favorite JP site, and that's Altama. You can see it, you can see the link up above, or I can just put it in the description below for you guys. Basically want to talk about the top meta teams for this week in Gear PvP. I will talk about ungear PvP, but it's usually the same stuff. Don't usually change. Hopefully ungear PvP have special rules one day, but I doubt it. But the special rules for this week is critical chance increased by 20% for each skill used by the character up to 5 times, and all characters receive 30% less damage from attacking skills. They basically saying for this week these 3 units were like shining, I guess, for different tiers of PvP. Usually I'm in high tier PvP, so I might see a lot of Zeldris instead of East or Bond. This is like the most perfect team that they got at this moment for gear PvP. So if you got these units right here, you got a max dupe or high dupe Lostvayne Meliodas, you might as well use this. This team is kind of perfect in the usage rates. You got 2 healers, so it's gonna be pretty disgusting, especially when you got Petrify in a unit that can also increase the damage of your units, but also take away gauge in an AoE fashion, and also have Merlin in the back for ults. It's kind of disgusting. They got Fraudulent right here because Fraudulent is like the only unit to be able to stop ult teams, especially, but you have to well build them. You gotta max out his costumes. You gotta make sure he has max ults. You gotta have UR gear, HP, defense. Yeah, it takes a lot out of him to max Fraudulent, because if he has higher CP than your enemy's units, then they can't up their gauge by 2 turns. So if you want to build Fraudulent whenever you get scared of ult teams, I guess you just gotta well build them. Make sure you have them 6 out of 6 and UR HP defense if you're scared of ult teams. But you don't have to use them. Alright, let's go over the first tier. This perfect team has high usage rate. Basically, their tier is based on usage rate. Lostvayne Meliodas in high tier PvP is as common as king is so disgusting, especially since you're able to get gold cards pretty easily if you get hits with a crit. It can build ults pretty fast. That's why you have Merlin right there, and once he ults you, you're pretty much dead regardless. And then tier 2, we got Blue Zeldris, Blue Lilia, Red Deer, and Merlin is basically also ult team. I guess Lilia there for extra damage, making sure that Zeldris crits, and then Red Deer crit. Red Deer doesn't crit, but you can gain a lot of damage with her, build up a lot of damage. So I guess this is a very offensive team. I guess it works wonders for people. I haven't faced this team yet. Maybe I want to use it one day, hopefully before Gear PvP week ends. Then we got Red Escanor, Blue Lilia, Blue Demeli, and Red King in the back. It's basically a pure straight or slash pen team. I guess you want to go with attack defense Escanor, attack crit damage Blue Demeli, or you can go attack crit damage you like on Red Escanor. I just debate on if you want to use like UR stones for it. And that's basically it. It's a very offensive team. As you can see, the top tiers are like offensive teams, nothing really stally. And then tier 3, this team usually have some luck most of the time. You got King Broom right here, Red Gother, Blue King, Hellbroom, Merlin. Basically just petrifying, stalling as much as you can. Basically. Then on the bottom we have Red Mono with Gother, Red Escanor, Arthur, and Hauser. Hauser buffs up the humans like Red Escanor and Arthur. And basically you want to try to go for gold buff using this team. It's also a pretty good team. I faced this team before, and once you get that gold card, oh my god, it's so annoying to deal with. But I guess if you don't have any of these other units that you can build up, then you might as well use the red buff team. You feel me? Then you got the Valenti Endurance team. Oh, I don't know how this team survives ever in PvP. Look at the points valuations, 8.5. Like, this is like, if you're desperate, use this team. I don't know how it survives. I never seen this team, but I guess it's able to do something in PvP, I guess, if it's down here below. Oh man, that's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. But I'll try to run down the ungeared PvP for you guys too, since I have some time. As you can see, Lostvayne Meliodas' team is number 1 or tier 1. So disgusting. Red Dairy team number is down below, but you know it can have usage rate high too, since most people don't have Lostvayne Meliodas. And as you can see, you got the same type of formation, just the one missing unit. They just changed one unit basically in PvP. Look at this. That's why I don't really care about ungeared PvP, because look at this. It's basically the same old team, just with the 4th option just changed. Look at this. Esterosa old team. Green Escanor old team. And I guess Red Mono buff team is also good if you get lucky enough to get the gold buff card. Tier 3 is Pen team. I mean, Pen team is good if you don't face Lostvayne Meliodas, since Lostvayne Meliodas can be very tanky on that team. I used Blue Mono now in Ungeared PvP. You can probably do some good damage if you're using Zeldris Blue Mono to Lostvayne Meliodas teams, if you get lucky enough not to face one with Green Diane or Green Dairy. And then you got Valenti on as the bottom one. Like I said before, I don't know how this team usually survives. I don't ever even try to use this team ever, because I just think it's not practical to use when you have like Lostvayne Meliodas, which is a red unit, and this team using up 3 green units. I don't know how it uses it. But yeah, that's ungeared PvP. As you can see, basically all old teams. And all of them mostly have Merlin in the back, stuff, so red mono. That's why I don't like talking about ungeared PvP. It's just old teams. And then they also do speculations for new units that's coming out. So for the new unit, original character Shin that's coming out, I don't know what this dude is for. I don't know what calamity he is. Maybe technology. He has something about space. You know, like I said, new disaster character. I don't know what his disaster is. But they got this man potentially ranked A or S. I think he's gonna be probably A, because he has AoEs. I mean, I guess they said that the strong tactics that can be upgraded, so we'll have to see how his passive works. This is based upon if he gets 3 hits, he'll be able to rank up units. So we just debated on if he attacks you with an AoE, is it going to count for 3 times the hit, or is it going to count for just 1? So we all just debating that. And also he has a crushing skill like Blue King, which is very strong. It's just that we depend on this Fate ult. So I'm guessing, assuming that you want to use his regular attack and then ult to have a strong ult to be like King Fate ult maybe. It's a very strong ult. It's crushing patient. It's a crushing, so you ignore his patience when ulting. That is a very strong ult. I think it was the AoE, if I'm not mistaken. It's an AoE ult. I don't think it's single attacker. If it's AoE, that's a good ult. Like, you might want to try to max his ult if you want to. It's an original character banner, so it might have Blue Lilia. So if you feeling pretty lucky at pulling Blue Lilia, and I would summon for the banner. If not, you might as well save for anniversary, since Blue Lilia was in the top 3 for any rankings for everyone voting, like, of course. But thank you guys for watching. I try to run down this as quickly as possible. I need to get my rest so I can summon, I guess, for Shin early in the morning, since I live in America. So the maintenance time is in the morning for me when it ends. So this is gonna be pretty tough. But thank you guys for watching, man. This is Merly, and I'm out. Peace.